Every password you've ever created, every bank transaction you've ever made, every encrypted message you've ever sent. Google just warned they could all be broken by 2029. Not by hackers, not by governments, by quantum computers. And the scariest part? The attack has already started, and most people have no idea. Before we get into why this matters, let's talk about what quantum computing actually is, because it's genuinely mind-bending. Normal computers think in ones and zeros, on or off, yes or no. Every calculation is a sequence of binary decisions. Quantum computers think in both at the same time. A quantum bit, called a qubit, can be a 1 and a 0 simultaneously. It's called superposition. What that means in practice is this. A problem that would take a normal computer millions of years to solve, a quantum computer can solve in minutes. Not faster, not significantly faster, incomprehensibly faster. And that gap is about to matter more than almost anything else happening in technology right now. Here's why quantum computing is terrifying for the world as we know it. Everything secure on the internet. Your banking, your email, your medical records, government communications, military systems is protected by encryption. That encryption works because it's based on mathematical problems that are impossibly hard for normal computers to solve. It would take billions of years to crack. Quantum computers don't care. Scientists just published research showing that a quantum computer needs only 10,000 qubits, not the millions we previously assumed, to break the world's most secure encryption algorithms. 10,000. Google's latest quantum processor already has over 100 qubits and is scaling fast. Google's own warning, encrypted systems could be compromised by 2029. 3 years away. And Citi, one of the world's largest banks, has put a number on it. Banks face a $3 trillion risk from quantum cyber attacks. $3 trillion. Here's the part that should actually keep you up at night. Hackers don't need quantum computers yet to start the attack. They're already harvesting encrypted data right now, stealing it and storing it, planning to decrypt it the moment quantum computers are powerful enough. It's called harvest now, decrypt later. Your bank records from 2024, your private messages from last year, medical data, government communications, all being quietly collected, sitting in servers somewhere waiting. The data is already stolen. The decryption is just a matter of time. Telecoms, banks, governments, experts are warning they need to start transitioning to quantum-safe encryption immediately. Not in 2029. Now. Because by the time Q-Day arrives, the day a quantum computer can crack standard encryption, it will already be too late to prepare. So who's actually building these machines? IBM delivered new quantum processors in late 2025 and has publicly committed to achieving full quantum advantage, where quantum computers outperform classical ones on real-world problems by the end of 2026. Google is so confident in their timeline, they've set a 2029 deadline for their own internal migration to post-quantum cryptography. At CES 2026 in January, quantum computing was the breakout topic, 148,000 attendees, and quantum was everywhere. The industry has officially hit what insiders are calling an inflection point. Quantum firms are now going public on the stock market, despite volatile conditions, because investors believe this is the next internet. And then there's China. China has been investing in quantum technology since 2001. They now have over 12 major quantum computing companies in a coordinated national race. China is expected to have national standards for post-quantum cryptography within 3 years, meaning they're preparing for a world where current encryption is already dead. 15 of the world's largest banks are actively exploring quantum technologies right now. Not for the future, for risk management today. This is not a science fiction story. This is a technology arms race happening in real time. Section 5, Bitcoin and Crypto, 8:30 to 9:30. And if you own any cryptocurrency, pay attention to this part. Google just published research showing that a future quantum computer could theoretically derive a Bitcoin private key directly from its public key. Your Bitcoin wallet. Your private key. The thing that proves the coins are yours, cracked, gone. The entire crypto ecosystem is built on the same encryption that quantum computers are about to make obsolete. Every wallet, every transaction, every blockchain. The crypto community knows this is coming. The question is whether they can migrate to quantum-safe cryptography fast enough. Best case, governments and institutions move fast. They adopt post-quantum cryptography standards before Q-Day arrives. The transition is painful and expensive, but the system holds. Worst case, Q-Day arrives before the world is ready. The encryption protecting global banking, military communications, and personal data collapses simultaneously. The most powerful quantum computer in the world, owned by whoever got there first, becomes the most powerful weapon ever built. Not a nuclear weapon. Something quieter, more precise. The ability to read every encrypted communication on Earth. Access every bank. Decrypt every secret. And here's the question nobody's asking loudly enough. What if someone already has a quantum computer powerful enough to do this, and they just haven't told anyone? Google says 2029. IBM says quantum advantage by the end of this year. China is already writing the laws for a post-quantum world. The encryption protecting your life online has an expiration date. And that date is closer than anyone is comfortable admitting. Drop a comment. Do you think the world will be ready? Or is Q-Day going to hit before anyone's prepared? Subscribe. The alien base video and the Epstein breakdown are already up. Links in the description. See you in the next one.